We started. Alright, campers. It's time to climb. The name of the game is Peak. And today, we're going to the top of the mountain. Now, who's ready to climb? Now, admittedly, I'm not much of a mountain climber. And I know very little about nature. But if there's anything I'm good at, it's team sports, which we're playing solo, so that doesn't matter. And finding my way out of bad situations. And climbing on glass. Like a gecko. Blip. Blip. Anyone? No? Just me? Oh. Cool, audio works. How's game audio, by the way? Game audio is kind of quiet on my end, too. No problems. Alright, let's get this train wreck a-rolling. I think I'd prefer to start off on Tenderfoot. And if we can survive on this mode, then maybe I'll try again afterwards, and see how much further we can get. We're just flying over to the island, and... oh! Uh-oh. Ah, man. I feel like this has happened to me before. Plane crashes, am I right? Well, at least I'm lucky this time and landed on an island. Bing Bong, my dearest friend. I could never leave you behind. Don't worry, Bing Bong. We're getting off this island together if it's the last thing I do. Which it very well might be. And in case I get an ouchie, I'm gonna bring this too. Not gonna lie. Not too hungry yet, but I feel like I might get a little peckish in the future. Oh, but I do have food already, so... we'll see if we find anything to eat on the mountain. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? And of course, I have my two bestest friends, Miku and Teto, along with me. They take up much less space than Bing Bong, but they are equally as important. Naturally, we're all gonna survive this. Don't you worry. We're all gonna make it out of this alive. In one piece. Cue pirate music. Nom. Alright, I think this looks totally manageable. I'll just climb down this rock here. Wonder if the water would actually protect you from fall damage. It'd be neat. It'd be cool. It would be lovely. Hey, Tomato. You can't hear it, but they're saying hello as well. Today we're gonna climb this big hill here. And then, maybe later if I feel up to it, we can climb another one. Yep, this sure is quite the hill. How's it going, CRK? Ooh, free stuff. Snacks. I'm going to put this in here with Bing Bong. And I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to put this over there. And cool. Now we've got all the things we can possibly need. Some people say I'm overpacked. I say they're underprepared. Well, you want to get out of this quickly, or you want to get out of this alive? Preferably both, but I prefer living the best I can while I can. Ooh, snack bar. I'm just gonna eat that. Ooh, more luggage. Man, I sure am lucky that people just happen to be dumping their luggage here. Yeah, I'm sure they're all fine. I'm sure they all made it. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do. Energy up. Who needs to climb slow when you can climb fast? And made it. Haha, in your face, mountain. Who's the master climber now? It's me, I'm the master climber. So how are you guys doing today? I'm gonna go up an easier path, I think. Like maybe this way. I think I might be able to make this. Might being the key. Yeah, I can definitely make this. Easy. Didn't have to use anything for that. And, ooh, mushrooms! Delicious. I was getting peckish, too. I think this one is safe to eat. I can tell because I am knowledgeable sometimes. When it's convenient. When there's plot relevance for me to be intelligent. It's not quite plot armor. It's more plot intelligence. When the plot of the series requires me to have a brain, that's when I have a brain. Now, let's see here. Oh, it's right up there. Here's the solution to all of... Oh. Here's the solution to all of my problems. It's a small patch of sand. You guys ever find that you're out at the beach and the solution is a small patch of sand? The answer to all your questions, that's right, was a small patch of sand. You didn't see it coming, but it was always true. It was always there. Right when you needed it most, it was there for you. Just laying there, on the ground, being sand. And next thing you know, you're safe. Safe and sound. And you check your shoes, and you know what's there? That's right, a small patch of sand. In your shoes. You should have known. It's been there for you all this time. I'm telling you guys, small patch of sand, it's the solution to every problem. Or every question. Why does my foot hurt? Small patch of sand. Why does my sandwich taste terrible? Small patch of sand. What's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? Right again. Small patch of sand. Where do people go when they die? Do I need to answer that for you? You know the answer. How can I escape from a dangerous situation? That's right. Just carry a small patch of sand in your pocket. Bam. You'll be out of there in no time. The secret is when you're in danger to throw the small patch of sand. Now, how do I go up from here? Oh, right. Small patch of sand. Got it. Easy solutions, easy fixes. You know what? This could be the next big thing. Move aside, tech companies. Small patch of sand is on its way to change consumers' hearts and minds all over the world. How's it going, Chainsaw? Have you heard about the greatest and latest new product, Small Patch of Sand? It's gonna make me millions! Then I'm gonna be the best VTuber. Ooh. If I'm looking for treasure, you know where the answer is? Exactly. Small patch of sand. It's right here. Everything I could ever need is right here. Bam. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna fix up that. Boop. And now, I have an anti-grappling hook. Or anti-rope grappling hook. Yeah, one of those things. And all along, the answer. That's right, small patch of sand. See, Tomato gets it. Ooh, cooker. I don't really need it, but it's nice to know that it's there. In fact, maybe I should bring it with me, just in case I need it. Because you never know. one moment you don't have it. Hey, Victor, how's it going? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. See, one moment you're thinking, well, if I don't have it, then it won't be weighing me down. But if you have it, then when you need it, you'll have it. See how that works? It's a genius way of thinking about it, really. Just gotta be prepared and aware. I think by the time we're through with this mountain, there'll be a new one up for me to play. Because it resets every 24 hours. But don't worry about me, because I know for a fact, when it does, I'm gonna be prepared. You know why? Because I'm gonna have a small patch of sand on my side. And look! Upon the top of all these small patches of sand, it's fire. Yesterday there was, a suitcase hanging from one of these trees. It was miserable. Why is there a lantern in here? Who would want that? Who would need that? I'm gonna put all these berries in one place. Also, I didn't have a half coconut, so I'm not gonna get any accolades. Oh, wait. I did actually get one mushroom, so if I find a few more non-poisonous mushrooms, I'll be golden. I should put this down here. Might need to replace... Ooh, what's this? Dear Diary, bad news. The ship captain made an oopsie, and we've wound up crashed on this mysterious island. Thankfully, mysterious islands are my specialty. With our whole troop working together, we'll reach the top of the peak and... Oh, roll credits. I said the name of the title of the game. And signal for help in no time. In the meantime, I'll take this opportunity to add some additional pages to my famous guidebook, Scoutmaster Myers. Ah, that Scoutmaster Myers sounds great. He sounds like a wonderful guy. I'm sure nothing bad ever happened to him. Oh, neat. Fairy lantern. This could be useful. You know what I was saying earlier about if I need it, I'll have it? I don't think I want it. And if I don't want it, then what's it useful for? You know? I'm gonna cook this. And then I'm gonna cook it again because I can. And then I'm going to drop it and cook these. And eat them. I probably don't need it. Actually, I'm pretty sure that if I cook them, I can get, yeah, bonus stamina, which is everything. Everything to a good camper. Remember, if you're camping, you're gonna want as much bonus stamina as you can get. It's the way of the land. The way of the mountain. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I want to bring my marshmallow, but I don't want to drop anything for it. Bing Bong absolutely cannot be dropped. The food is probably worth more than the marshmallow, to be honest. Same with the health kit. But I've got the fairy lantern, so... maybe I'll drop the health kit. I'm sure I'll find more. You only get one of these per campfire, so it's probably more important. Now then, onwards! Ooh, this one looks twisty. I'm sure that nothing bad could possibly happen here, jumps off mountain. I regret nothing! Oh, great, it's raining. I'll be honest, not a big fan of the rain. You know, I've been thinking about what I should call you guys. I mean, most communities have names for the members, right? But I haven't really come up with a name for you guys. We've tried many times. But nothing ever really sticks. And I really have no idea. I'm not even sure what my thing is. And therein lies the problem. Oh, great. These are great things, but I have no use for them right now. I mean, the piton is always useful. And I want to use this at the right moment. Because it can get you up a very dangerous area very easily. But so can everything else I have. Might need to leave this. That's a shame. Always hurts to leave things before, or behind. Yeah. Greeners? Uh-oh. I couldn't make it. Sounds a little weird, though, doesn't it? Green patch of sand? Little patches of sand for you guys? I don't know. Tempting, but... does that really fit? There's gotta be a perfect solution, isn't there? I'm not sure what my natural element is either. Either electricity or nature. One or the other. Sandlings. Oh, Mr. Fantastic. Wait, what? Huh. Things keep getting more and more interesting here. First it was the Decepticons and the Autobots. Now we've got Mr. Fantastic and Doctor Doom. Truly. The most chaotic stream ever. What about Chaos Sprites? Chaos Spirits? I don't know. There's probably good reason as to why I can't... What? Oh, Hi, Straw. Alright, fair enough. I appreciate the, relaxed nature that you bring to this. What's the safest way up? There's a thing over there that goes over there. I could use this and get up there, probably. I think that may be the safest way. Maybe. Either that or the worst way. Now, what was I thinking? Oh, yeah, right. What to call the community. I keep putting it off, so if I don't come up with a solution... What if I just call you guys campers? Adventures? Something. Oh no. Please, no. Stop, rain, stop! Oh no, I'm almost there. Well, that could have gone better. But don't worry. I brought plenty of food. Okay, now I just gotta safely get to that vine. Safely... vine. Sorry, I forgot what safely meant. Anyway, I made it across, so all's good. Oh, crap. That is one of my many tabs that I still have open. I've been busy this week. That's not much of an excuse, though, is it? I knew there was something I was forgetting to do. There's also that other one that I was told to listen to that I have open still in a tab somewhere. VR? Nah. I bet it'd be interesting in VR, though. I'd play this in VR. Hey, Robloxian. How's it going? Oh yeah, absolutely I would play this game in VR. Though it does normally take me like an hour to get to the top. So I'm not sure how well I'd be able to play through it fully. And even then, there's no guarantee I'd survive. Also, falling would be terrible, because the camera shakes all over the place. Oof, that would be bad. But also, probably really entertaining to watch. Oh! Oh, no, I should have been looking down. Now I'm poisoned. Don't worry, I got a backup. I mean, a backup plan. I mean, an antidote. I have the solution. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. I was going to look over here. Aha! If I climb up here, I can climb up to the top of this thing. Please. Why is the edge so far away? Also, did the geometry just change? Okay, I made it. There's waterfall. Oh, hey, tree. Free stuff! Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna... Ooh, food. Delicious. Oh, man. What luck. A piton. And food. I got put that in my backpack. In case I need lunch later. Again. An extra lunch. You know, between lunch and second lunch. They call it half... or I call it half lunch. It's a lunch and a half. I should probably consider using this thing at some point. But not right now. I've got other stuff to do. Let's see here. Careful. Don't want to step on that. It'll make another huff of poison. There's something up there, but... seems a little difficult to get over there. I could try climbing this massive tree, but I don't really want to. It'd just be a big ol' pain. Alright, let's see here. Man, this whole area is overhang. Maybe there's a cave somewhere for me to check out. I'm talking to you a little bit. I'm mostly talking to myself as we travel through this area. It's a mix of the two, really. I'm trying to talk to as many people and ideas as I can. I believe this is what people in live streaming call a stream of consciousness, where I'm just talking, and I'm not even fully aware of what I'm saying. I'm just sort of saying everything that comes out of my brain. And when I see what you say, then I reply to it. But if I don't see it, then I continue talking. I think that's how that works, at least. Ooh, treasure! And you know what they say about treasure? More treasure is more... good. Nom 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 nom. I didn't need to eat that, but I ate it anyway. Now I'm gonna have a tummy ache. Oh no. I'm not a big fan of calling it a tummy ache, to be honest. It just sounds really... too childish for me. But at the same time, there's a cuteness to it. I don't know. There's something that I've been thinking about a lot as I play this game, is if I talk like a kid that is also a camper, it adds a level of, like, upsettingness to it. It makes the game more impactful. Because it's like, you're playing as an actual child in a big, dangerous world. It makes it more emotionally painful, which adds a level of... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I feel more pulled into the game when I can emotionally connect with the character I'm playing as. Actually, that sort of goes with a lot of series I like as well. Like, for me, Made in Abyss is a good series because it's so emotionally impactful, because I feel for these kids that are thrown into this ultra dangerous, hostile world that's trying to kill them. It makes those punches just hurt more. You know? I need to figure out how to get over to there and up to there. Maybe I can just try climbing up here. But we're up to the edge of the world here. Uh-oh. Good news. Oh, bad news. I let go. Or rather, I stopped walking into the ledge here. Alright. So, is this gonna work? Oh no, it's raining. Come on. Get me. There. Okay. So, I've made it here. I'm not sure how far into the fog I can actually go, but I'm seeing a way up from here, which is good. This is the way out. We're gonna make it, guys. Just stick with me, and we're all gonna survive. Just you watch. Uh-oh. Okay. Gotta make it. Hey, Demon Light. Good to see you, man. I made it. Okay. Can't quite see the way out. Not right now, anyway. But I think it's... Yeah, it's right up here. We can make it, guys. Whew. Oh, hey. Honeybees. Ooh, they're really high up. I'm just gonna leave those where they are. There it is. There's the smoke. I can see it. That's our way to the next peak. We're gonna make it, guys. Also, Straw, to comment on your motion sickness comment. I used to get motion sickness in VR all the time, but the more I played, the less it impacted me. So I guess it took me some time to get my VR legs. I can't really blame people for getting motion sickness. Not everyone is, inclined to avoid it, but I know a few people that are. And I gotta say, I kinda envy you guys. Because then you get to enjoy VR a whole lot more. The only way I got to get over motion sickness is, I found a game called Blade and Sorcery a while ago, and I used to play that game, like, all the time. The only reason I really stopped is because Meta removed the ability for me to make a relatively small bounding box. Oh no. Please! Ow. I'm shocked that I'm not more injured. Wow. I can't believe I survived this much. This far. And I have healing item, plus we're right here. So I'm gonna be healed at the campfire anyway. So I don't even need to worry about it. There it is! The campfire! We made it, guys! We survived to the second level. The second peak. I'm sure that this is as high as we need to go. Oh, look, there it is, the campfire! Finally. Oh, wait. There's more stuff? Heat packs? What could this be used for? I know what's coming, and I'm fairly certain you guys know what's coming as well. I should run over here and see what we get. I don't think I'll need the antidote again. Another fairy lantern. Well, I definitely don't need the antidote, but I can keep this. Bye-bye. There, that should be fine. Let's see here. I'm gonna eat my well-done marshmallow. Now I can cook a new marshmallow. Maybe this one I won't cook so well. I enjoy VR as well. I played a few games in VR. I think I've had a few live streams where I played, Beat Saber, and I played Backrooms VR once. That was a bit of a surprise to some of, the viewers, because that was supposed to be a Project Diva stream. And I kind of hid it in the thumbnail. But not that well. I think most people would have been able to pick up on what was going on. Oh no, this area is cold! An obvious sentiment he says aloud. Well, I should be kept warm by that heat pack I just used. You guys ever use those things for real? They're nice and all, but they're not actually all that great. Ooh, food. Not that I need it. Oh no! I'm taking some cold damage. It's okay, I've got a heat pack. Might want to, hide at least a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a Quest 3 a while ago, but my Quest 2 works well enough for now. Yeah, throw this over there, so I can get over to it, and not worry about falling. I was thinking there was a bigger hole there, but there wasn't. Throw. I'm out of space, so I've just gotta start throwing things. Wonder if there'll be a sleep berry I can find here. I don't need it, but it'd be funny to find it. Oh, but I want to be careful. The last time I used one, I was holding, a rope. I ended up regretting it. Because it was an anti-rope. Anti-grav rope. And if you know about those, they float up if you ever drop them. I think my first experience with VR would have been PSVR, because they had the VR Miku game, which was an exclusive game, so of course I had to get it. Ha! You think you can beat me? Cold? I'll have you know I'm a Canadian. I'm not afraid of a little cold. I can handle it. Matter of fact, I think I prefer things when they're cold than I do when they're warm. Nope. Anti-gravity ropes. They float directly up, and there's no stopping them. At least, not from what I've seen. Every time I've had one, they just float off into the sky, and I never see them again. Perhaps someday I'll find them. Perhaps someday I'll find them in the stomach of a sea turtle. Jeez, that's really depressing. Yeah, don't let go of your balloons. Because sometimes they end up in the ocean. And sea turtles will eat them. And it's really sad. Because they think they're jellyfish, but they're not. They're balloons. They'll be thinking, oh, delicious snack. Oh, there for my eating. And then, boom. Terrible indigestion. Ah. I once played, what was it, Monkey Tag? That was actually a lot of fun, but given the number of children playing that game, it just got real uncomfortable, real fast. Kids have a unique way of not knowing where boundaries are, so they always overstep them. In just the most unpleasant ways. That's why I don't really go back to that game anymore. I did once want to stream it, but I recorded something with it, and some kid made an incredibly unpleasant joke that is not okay for me to have in public, to say the least. And that's why I don't play that game no more. Geez, where's he? Oh no. Well, this is bad. I lost all of my stamina doing this. I honestly thought I would flatten out at some point. No worries. It's good to have people to talk to. That's actually a thing for a lot of small streamers before they learn how stream of consciousness works. Where it's really difficult to figure out how to just keep talking, so they need someone to talk to. I would actually encourage you to keep talking that much. It's not just good for me, it's good for the chat in general. It gives other people something to talk about, right? Oh no. I'm not getting it. I don't think I want to go down there. And if I don't need to go down there, I'm not going to. Let's see what I got. I should consider eating that extra meal. Oh, drop. And I'm gonna eat this right now. Actually, no. I don't need to eat it right now, so I'm not going to. I was thinking it might be useful for the space, but I think my way up is actually here. Yeah. I'll climb up here. And then I might try to put down my anti-grav rope right here. And that's going to... Oh. That was unexpected and... Oh. I'll be honest, I was expecting it to coil upwards. Oh, great. Well, time to hide from the cold. I mean, it depends on what you talk about as well. In general, talking a lot in chat is a benefit to the chat. But if you're talking a lot in a place where there's a lot of people talking a lot, then it can become a bit troublesome. But in a smaller streamer, or in a smaller chat, where there's not a lot of people talking to start with, it's a big help, actually. I gotta make it higher. Can we get much higher? We got much higher. Whew. Okay, where do we go from here? I don't think further into the cave is the right solution. Might need to use my piton. And I'm definitely going to eat this now. That gives me full stamina and slightly less weight. Oh! Hey look, it's snow. You guys like snow. Oh, IRL? I guess IRL it's a bit different, because there's a whole bunch of rules that aren't clear. Like, if you're talking too much, you might be talking over someone else who's talking, and they might get upset. I don't know, I have that problem too, where I tend to talk a little bit too much from time to time. Uh-oh. Please have a standing... Yes, standing point. Whew. This is a tough mountain. Tough cookie to crack. Who'd want to crack a cookie? Then you get crumbs everywhere. Whose idea was that? I hope I find capybaras up here. They're cute. And have food on their heads. Why do they have food on their heads? I don't understand, but it's adorable. Nobody even wants to eat capybaras because they're so cute. Alligator sees a capybara, it's like, I ain't gonna mess with him, he's super chill. They're cool guys, they're just fluffy little dudes. Hanging out, having a good time, you know? I'd hang out with a capybara. I think that'd be a real fun time. Jeez. I stepped out too far. MRE cookies. Cookies. Yoink. Rope isn't useful in solo. You know, I think the solo mode is supposed to be more difficult, but I find it actually easier than multiplayer. Hey Demon, you ever find that? That it's easier to play this game solo than it is with other people? I feel like there's less pressure to stay together because there's no one to stay together with. And also... also what? Brain, work with me. I feel like I made a mistake with putting that in my backpack. It's quite heavy. I forgot what I was gonna say. For dinner? I have no idea what the top fans thing is. At some point, YouTube just sort of added it. I think it is something to do with the people that are most reoccurring to the stream, maybe? I don't have the slightest clue. Oh no, the capybara! You stole it! They're so chill. It didn't even resist. It was just like, okay, I go with you now. Somehow that reminds me of something. Long time ago, back in the day, like, the age of GameCube, there was this game called The Legend of Zelda 4 Sword, where you could play with 3 of your friends, and you all have your Game Boy Advances and hook it up to the GameCube. I played that with a group of 2 other friends, and because there was only 3 of us, one of us got to control an NPC, a purple Link that I had decided to call Vengeance. And every time one of us had stolen or taken the purple Link, the phrase we would say is, "Haha, vengeance is mine." Oh, please no. Not gonna lie, this is bad. I thought I'd be fine, but I made a bad decision. And if there isn't a way up, I'm doomed. Come on. No! On the bright side, I lived. On the not-so-bright side... Ow! Well, I do have 2 fairy lanterns, so I should be fine. In fact, I'm gonna eat this, and then I should have even less weight to carry. And while I'm at it, I might as well put this in inventory. Okay, that is not the way to go. Clearly. It was almost the way to go, but it wasn't. It was far from it. Far from the right way to go. Oh, not this way. Got it. I gotta find another way up. There's gotta be another way up. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of paths. That over there seems like a real pain. There's no way for me to easily get there either. Especially with the lack of equipment I currently have. Oh, there's a box over there. I should check what's in it. Sure is good thing I'm playing on Tenderfoot mode, because otherwise I'd probably be eaten by the fog by now. Oh, neat. I can't wait until the point at which I can actually get super chats. I still need to get many hours of watch time before that's an option for me, though. Hmm. I am going to put away one of these fairy lanterns again. I'm going to take this lollipop, because it might be useful. Imagine being able to make money off of YouTube. Then I'd be a real YouTuber. Not just some random guy on the internet that makes videos about Miku. Then I'd be a random guy on the internet that makes profitable videos about Miku. There's a difference, you know. The difference is profit. And as everyone knows, if you're making money off of it, that means it's a job and a good thing. Eep. Please, no cold. Too cold. I like the cold, but not this much cold. It's too cold. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have used that hand warmer, but I didn't think it'd be a good time to use it. Ooh, food. And a berry. Or, not a berry, a seed. A sapling? It's useful. Oranges. I think this might actually be a big help if I can use it in the right place. It'll help me bridge a gap that I couldn't otherwise take. Yeah, they're pretty chill. Teto and Miku just sort of hang out sometimes. I wonder if I put this down there. I am going to need to drop something. Oh! I knew that would happen too. Doesn't even go anywhere useful. Oh! Dang it. Useless beanstalk. Jack and the worthless piece of trash beanstalk, more like. A cow would be more useful than you. Stupid beanstalk. Thinks it's all that. It can't even connect to anything. No Wi-Fi ability. Wi-Fi ability beanstalk. Add that to the store that eventually I'll make when I'm profitable. I regret my decision to put away that heat pack. Well, I know that now. Okay. Backup plan is to go back the way I started. But this time, with a lollipop. Will this work? I don't know. Man, there's so much snow and ice and cold. It's terrible, I hate it. Just wait for it to pass. And then we can start climbing. There we go. I think I should be able to make it to the piton. And then I can use the lollipop on there. I hope. Oh, geez. I might not be able to make it, actually. I'd better climb down before it's too late. Okay. Well. That plan did not pan out. Okay. What is plan B? Plan B. Plan B. Definitely need to find another path. That is unquestionable at this point. It's another day gone by. I'm still trying to find my way up this mountain. Not more snow. Come on, man. I don't have all day for this. I've got to get to the top of the mountain. I'll hide behind the snow drift. Snow hill. Alright. So clearly, I think the only way up is... But I can't reach that from here. Alright. This whole cave has been a waste. Maybe up this way. Or maybe around that way. Yeah, that might work. Otherwise, I'm doomed. Doomed. Oh. Oh, hey. I'm not going down there. That is way too much of a trek. I wonder if I use this and start climbing up. Yeah, I think I see a... Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, this sucks. I immediately regret my decisions. All of them. I thought that there was a way up! Okay, just gotta be very careful here. Gonna wait for that sleepiness to go down. Mistakes were made. Risks were taken. Okay. Get across to there. Please. Please. No! Hey, look, orange. Get up, please. Whew, it's a good thing I have this fairy lantern, huh? I know, more mistakes have been made. I'm taking these. And I'm healing. Well, at least I can find another way. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's recap on what happened. I made it up there. I tried to climb across. Fell down here. I'm running low on food. The danger is growing. And I've now fallen very far. Oh hey, another piton. Don't mind if I do. I'm dropping this. And snack mix. Snack mix. In the parlor. With the pretzel stick. Do I get... No, no stamina. Got it. Alright. Okay, so, plan B. Get back up there. How am I gonna do that? I have a plan. Now, I know what you're thinking. Green Mage, you had plenty of plans. All of those messed up. What makes you think that this one's gonna work? I have this now. Just need to find the right place to use it. I think the right place is there. Right there. Perfect. Now, I can climb over there. Get up here. Climb up to the rope. And then the rest is easy walkings. Haha. See? I told you I had a plan. And you doubted me. I mean, I doubted me. I mean, no one doubted me. I'm great. No one doubts me, ever. No, sir. Not ever. Ooh, Gorilla Tag. That was the name of the game I was talking about earlier. Okay, I'm gonna have to rest on this ice thing. Ouchie. Come on, make it. Ooh, we made it. I didn't even have to use my piton. I'm not sure what they're called, entirely. I still haven't quite figured that out. But I know that they do have a name, and it's how it's spelled. But I don't know how it's pronounced. I'd probably need to hear how it's pronounced from some kind of actual mountain climber to be sure. Or someone that just knows how things are pronounced. Those tend to be the two sources of people that know how things are pronounced. Unless they're a doctor. In which case, the only thing they can really pronounce is if it's dead. Eep. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this right now. I would think that I'd be shielded from the snow. But apparently not. Apparently I have no choice in the matter. But it all worked out in the end. And I lived. I am the boy who lived. How you like that, Mr. Potter? Fucking wizard guy thinks he's all great because he was born with magic. Hate wizards. They're all elitist jerks. But not Gandalf. He's cool. He's a chill guy. He's just a chill guy, you know? Hanging out with hobbits. Chill guy. Oh, there it is. We made it. Ha ha ha! And here I thought I was going to be doomed. But in the end... Oh, geez. Note to self. Don't get overconfident before I make it to the end. If I do that, I'm likely to die. And then that would be sad. And I would be sad. I'm sad, guys. What? Oh. Yeah, there's a whole lawsuit thing. Some people were mad that people like Miku. She was like, hey, cry about it. And they were like, we'll sue you. You're canceled. Now, she is a lawyer, and we're taking them to court. You can't cancel Miku. Miku cancels you. Makes perfect sense, right? Perfect sense. Oh boy. Well, at least it's an easy hike the rest of the way to the top of this mountain. Man, it sure is cold here at the peak, the top of the mountain. Doesn't get much higher than this, right? Right, guys? Right? This is the peak? Top of the mountain? Right? There's no more hiking after this? We just call for help? Get to go home? Right? Right, guys? Bing Bong? Is that right? Right, Bing Bong? Bing Bong? Why are you so quiet? Why is nobody replying to me? Embrace the occult! Woo! One of the scouts stepped on a sea urchin and died. It was about to get really sad, but one of the other kids touched a weird statue and brought their friend back to life. Seems like this island bends the rules of morality itself. Mortality. That makes more sense. I mean, yeah, it's probably amoral to bring people back from the dead, but... mortality? How wacky! Perhaps something else interesting might happen if we use a statue when everyone is still alive. Still alive, huh? Oh. There we go. I'm gonna collect all the berries that I want to cook in here. This is green. That means it's not ripe. Let's see what we get in the statue. Come on, statue. Give me something good. We got... oh, Pandora's lunchbox. Cool, cool. Depressing. Cool. I'm gonna cook up these berries so that they give me more stamina. Funny enough, I'm pretty sure that this next area is supposed to be the second most difficult. And somehow, I find it to be, like, the easiest part. Going to put that down. Put that there. And finish cooking these berries. That way... the chat might be delayed. That tends to be a thing with this game. Or, no, not this game, with just streaming in general, where chat is delayed by a certain amount of time. I've seen that in, other streamer chats as well, where you'll see your message go by a while after. So there's definitely delay. I think that's built in, because it takes time between when I do stuff and when you see stuff. But also keep in mind, I haven't been paying, like, ultra close attention to chat. I have been paying attention to you guys. Don't think that I've been ignoring you, but I can't always know what's going on because sometimes the game requires my full attention so as to not die and ruin the flow of the stream. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump. That does not look like a lot of fun, I'll be honest. Like, it looks cool, but I don't think I want to be, what's the word? Consumed by the flames? Oh, hey, the lava's rising. High lava tide, I guess. Hey? Ha 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 ha! Ah! I'm burning alive! Sorry. Jeez, 30 seconds. In my defense, my internet hasn't exactly been ultra great lately. Oh no! Please. There's gonna be fire there. Gotta get over this hill. Oof, made it. That was scary. Don't worry, guys. I am an expert at not being on fire. I spend most of my day not being on fire. Did you know that? It's a true story. In fact, I would say I spend at least 70% of my day, every day, not being on fire. Or being around people that are on fire. Okay, at least 60% of my day is not being around people on fire. But 70% is not being on fire myself. And as of yet, none of you have ever seen me burst into flames on stream, so you know it must be true. Ooh, more stuff. I probably don't need more stuff, though, do I? I mean, might be food. Food! I love food! That's where I get all of my daily calories from. I need at least 2,000 to sustain my body mass. Though I think the average is between 2,000 and 2,500. Maybe slightly less than 2,000, depending on if you're small. Ooh, an egg. What happens if I, Oops. I broke it. But it's okay, because it's a gelatinous single mass, so I can eat it. Egg. Do you guys like eggs? I sometimes like eggs. It's not something I really go out of my way for, though. If there's eggs to be eaten, then, you know, maybe I'll eat some. But it's not like one of the dishes I prefer to cook for myself. But they do tend to be in a lot of dishes. Man, I'm hungry. I have other work to do after this, though, so I can't go get food. But when I'm finished that work, I'm gonna go to the Tim Hortons and get myself a donut. Oh, good. I think the, fire's gone out over there. Alright, here we are. Another step closer. Closer to salvation. I think the safest way across might be this way. Uh-oh, lava's coming up. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't want to burn my toes. It's not fun, guys. Not fun getting your feet burnt off. Would not advise dangling your feet into hot magma. Actually, no, it'd be lava, because once it hits the surface, it becomes lava. Magma is when it's deep below the earth. Little further. Come on. Okay, good. Don't get me wrong, this would still burn my hands horribly. Like, I'm pretty sure chains being held that close above hot lava should still be giving you third-degree burns. But it's okay, because it's video game logic. Video game logic is almost like cartoon logic. But, it's slightly more built around mechanics than it is around cartoony funniness. Uh-oh, more fire. You gotta watch out for those, because that's how you know something's about to burst into flames. And when they do, you're gonna have a bad time. You make a solid point, Just a Random Guitar Player. That would be a fast way for you to make s'mores. Alley-oop. Ah! Burnt. I burnt my hands. They're a little toasty. Youch. Hand s'mores. Please, no, no, no. Ooh. Oh, imagine how much this would hurt. Volcanic pumice is, like, really rough. So I can only imagine how painful that would all be. Okay, we're almost there. Almost at the temple, at the base of the volcano. Man, I wonder who it is that lived on this island before we got here. There's definitely evidence of people living here. I mean, you can see the structure there. That's not natural at all. I'm just gonna wait for the magma flow to reduce. There it is. The mountain. Final volcano. That's where we have to fight Bowser, right? Now would be the perfect time for Mario to show up. Ouch! Burning. Okay, where do I go from here? Oh. Yeah, this is definitely the easiest map in the game. Or the easiest part of the game. To me, anyway. That's the way back. That's the way forward. Huh. I think the only real way forward for me would be... I wonder if there's anything at the top of here. Probably not, but I want to check just in case. You never know. There might be something tasty on top of this mountain. And what if... oh. Alright guys, I have some bad news. There was nothing tasty on top of this mountain. Ooh, but look at that view. You know what'd be cool? What if I took screenshots of specific places every day on this mountain, and then uploaded them and left a challenge of take a screenshot of yourself there, with your friends? But there's no incentive to do that, is there? I mean, why would anyone want to do that? I'm just a random guy on the internet. Who cares what I think? Worse than that, I'm a VTuber on the internet. People care even less what I think. Worse than that, I'm a male VTuber. There's a lot of people that actively want me to die. I know that because I've heard it from other big VTubers. And as we all know, if someone else says it's true and they're popular, it has to be true. That's sarcasm if any of you guys can tell. Just in case. To make sure we're all on the same page here. I genuinely do not believe that someone being popular or famous means they're right. Though I do joke about it because that's just something that happens. And I've spoken to people and they take it at face value as though I'm speaking the truth even though I'm mocking it. Ooh, lollipop. No, it's not. It's not nice. I agree with you. Which is why it's ridiculous and silly. Silly that people think like that. Also, we made it to the end. Hooray! I don't want this. It's not gonna help me. This will, though. Ooh, thank you. Let's see here. What have we got? I don't think I'm gonna need this many marshmallows. Not going to need that old fairy lantern. I'm gonna bring this, though. But if I can find more useful things, I would... oh, that's not useful. Okay, well, I've got pitons, and I could probably make use of that energy drink. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the backpack. Keep the fairy lantern there. If I do not have space, this will be useful later. This I can probably consume to get full energy. Let's see here. I was looking at... there it is. This can be useful to get up to the first big ledge, or further, if need be. Alright, time to light the final fire. Yeah, that's probably fine. Oh. I have nowhere to put this. Well, GG. Alright, let's get to this. It's time to make the final ascent to the top. Yeah, I'll be honest, there's a lot of things that aren't exactly nice. But we just gotta do the best we can to be as good people as we can be. Unfortunately, something that you can't escape is no matter what you do, there's gonna be bad people. It's just sort of something that's a part of life, I guess. But you can't really change them. They need to change on their own. That's something I've learned over the years. You don't change people. People change. And sometimes people will change you. Sometimes your actions will have an impact that will inspire other people to change, which is kind of what happens to you. But you can't force someone to be someone you want them to be. Or at least you shouldn't. People do as they please. I'm just along for the ride. Alright, here we are. The Kiln. Day 8. Let's see here. What is the best way across? Starting with... I think I want to go this way. And up we go. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I can handle this. Then I could go across here. Up. Not that way. And up this way. Come on. The rocks are a little wonky. Oh boy. Please, no. Not this early. We only just started the climb. Oh, please. Not great. Definitely did not want to lose that much stamina that quickly. Okay, oh. That was not a good place to stop. I mean, if your idea of change is changing them from alive to not alive, then... I mean... Not the kind of change I actually had in mind. I meant, like, they get to choose who they are as people. That's actually a central tenet of Stoicism as a philosophy. You don't choose who other people become. They choose who they become. You choose who you become. Can I make that? No. I can with the assistance of my soda, but yeah. It's not soda. It's a energy drink. Okay, that is a big leap. Question now, where to next? I'm thinking up this. But first, definitely want to grab food. Next, how far up can I actually make it on this? Very far up, actually. Ooh, I like that sound. It's like symbols. Very small symbols. Okay, there's fire here. Gonna have to get over the fire. It's burning me alive, quite literally. Okay, we made it over the fire. I think the next way up is directly above us. But don't worry, that's what I got this thing for. Haha! There we go. Oh! What the? Okay. How far was I? Did I just miss the jump? There we go. There we go. Okay. That worked exactly as I had planned the second time around. I'm getting kinda hungry. So maybe I should stop and eat something. Yeah, that is a lot of stamina I got out of that. Okay, let's see here. There's the exit. I think the way to go from here is this way. Ouch, fire. Burning. Ouchie, my lungs filling with ash. Okay. This is gonna hurt, but I gotta get through. I gotta break through this brick wall. We're gonna make it, guys. Just you wait. I'll get us out of here. No matter what. The stakes have never been higher. Stakes. When I get out of this, or when we get out of this, I'm taking you guys for steak. If I have money still. I did spend a lot of it on that plane ticket. And to be fair, they were pretty cheap plane tickets to start with. I mean, it did not take long for them to crash us into this island. I'm gonna have to use my piton. Probably. Because I do not want to be using... Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? I'm gonna make it. We did it. I didn't have to use it. Sweet. Yes! Food! Perfect. Okay. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the top. Just us. You, me, and, Bing Bong. Our trusty sidekick and friend. You guys still there? I feel like everyone might have dipped at some point. Okay. Where do I go? Where do I go? I don't have a clear view of the way out now. Is this a way out? Please be a way out. Ouch, fire. This wall is literally fire. Okay. Gotta keep going. Ah, good to know you're still with me, Demon Light. We're gonna survive this, man. There it is. that's the way out. So close, I can practically taste it. It smells like fried pork. Or maybe that's just me. Yeah, that might be my hands burning, actually. Alright. Is this standable? The answer is no. Okay, I can probably stand up here. We got this. Whew, that was close. Actually, it wasn't that close. That was fine. I think I can make it over to that one. Maybe. Can't actually tell from this distance. I don't think I can, actually. Is there a safer way over here? Not really. Come on! Come on! Make it! Got all my strength! Okay. Should I go this way or that way? Looks like there's a safer way up. Can't actually see what's above this one behind me. This might actually work as well. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a bit of an overhang. Almost there. Whew. Okay. Made it up. I just gotta keep climbing. We're almost there. I can smell fresh air coming in. Miku, Teto, do you smell that? It smells like freedom. No, that's the sulfur. You're smelling the sulfur. Alright. No, I assure you, Teto, Miku... No. Freedom does not smell like rotten eggs. Okay? Yeah, that's sulfur. No. The sulfur is not freedom. The sulfur is sulfur. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that... Okay, now that was definitely not sulfur that I just heard now. Don't blame it on Miku. Haha, very funny. Freedom! There it is! The sight of freedom! We did it. We all did it. High fives all around. Bing bong! We did it, Bing bong! We did it! We made it to the top! We made it to the top, Bing bong! I'm taking this fairy lantern. It's cool. Yeah! We did it! Man, that is a long way down. Sure would be sad if somebody fell down there. But it's okay, because we survived. We did it, Tomato! We made it to the top! We survived! We made it off the island! Counting my chickens before they hatched? That's a ridiculous idea. No, I'm counting my chickens right now. It doesn't matter if they still have some shell on them, or are still encapsulated in their shells. You know what? This sunrise is so beautiful, it requires a victory, Marshmallow. I agree, Bing Bong. We did do great. You're my favorite friend. You're my third favorite friend. Woo! Woo! Yeah! 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 Woo! There I am, the Green Mage. Don't worry, I got Bing Bong. He's here. They just didn't put him in the animation. See that? See how my mouth is moving when I talk? That's right, I've been talking to you guys this entire time. Not bad on my timing, as well. And I didn't collapse once. Check that out. Oh, man. That sure was an adventure. I'm glad I'm not gonna need to do that again. Oh, hey. It's the team that made it. That made the game. They're all there. On the Team Made the Game page. Yep, Aggro Crab. They are the guys who made the game. They also made another Crab's Treasure. Yep. I sure am green. I mean, even my avatar is green, so... Could you expect anything else? Ooh. Man. My room is too warm. Ah, they thanked me for playing. What good sports. They're not even mad that I won. I'm sure they'll try harder next time. Harder to make me lose. It was only an hour and a half of a playthrough. You think I should play it again? Do another playthrough? Maybe next time I'll play it with friends. That'd be fun. I would love to do that. I think I was already supposed to, have had... Wait. No, we were supposed to play a different game. Weren't we? No, I think it was Peak. I can't remember, though. I could do a harder difficulty. I would love to do a collaboration in this game. Try that again. Would be fun. Because the last time I had a collaboration, things just sort of fell apart. But then again, that's kind of normal. Abiotic Factor at a different time? Sure. Oh, hey! The messenger, Luca, showed up to tell us that we have a new friend that has joined the channel. Welcome to the party! I didn't see who the name was. The screen covered it, and I missed. Sure. Anyway. I'd be happy to play Abiotic Factor. I actually have that game.
of which I was planning on recording it, but then I just had fun with it and I forgot to, make content. Oh, that would be so nice. Honestly, a general rule of thumb for my life is everything is just waiting for it to spiral into absolute chaos. Um, Nothing good happens without something equal or greater in value of bad happening to me. So I make some friends, we decide to do a collaboration, my internet falters, and everything falls apart. I have a plan and am prepared to do a lot of work on one day, and then my family has a serious crisis that means I don't get any work done. Stuff like that. It's actually every time that I've tried to apply to Hollow Stars, basically exactly that happened, which resulted in a terrible video, which, yeah, I get rejected over. I don't even get told I'm rejected. They don't even bother telling me. That's how bad it is. But basically, I've been playing life with a negative luck stat. Or maybe it's a curse. A cursed stat that says every time something good happens to me, something worse has to happen too. That ruins everything. Well, that's how life is. The best I can do is just figure out how to keep going with it. Never give up. Never surrender. For what it's worth, I think that's maybe made me a little bit heartier and more empathetic to people that are going through a tough time. Well, my experience is if anything even remotely not terrible happens, then something horrible will happen. I don't get the positive. I would always hope that things work out in the end, but they never do. Everything that is me is my tenacity and willingness to continue overcoming the negativity in my life. Things are horrible, but I choose to try and be optimistic and helpful regardless. I get no luck, so I make my own. Or rather, I work really hard to offset the bad luck. Thanks, Silly Vanilla. Vanilli? Silly Vanilli? Of course. I've made through worse. Keep in mind, I'm talking about my entire life. I'm not exactly young anymore, so I've been through a lot of terrible things, but I always come out alive in the end. I survive, no matter how bad things get. It's just really tiring, but I'm glad that you guys are here to support me. I appreciate it. As long as you're here, I'm gonna keep trying to do everything I can to support you guys too. To make content that'll make you smile and bring a little bit more light to your day. I think we always need more of that, especially in these trying times, you know? So never give up. And always remember, if you're willing to continue fighting forward, sooner or later things will work out, at least a little better. Oof. Getting caught in the crossfire of bad luck is the worst. It's all bad luck either way. The way I see it, bad luck is just sort of part of life. It's not what happens to us, it's how we survive that makes us who we are. Which I think is part of a song that I used to listen to a lot. Oof, that sounds like a long series of bad luck. I think I am going to end stream now, though. Because... tired, I suppose. But also, I'm having fun talking to you guys. I need to do more chatting streams. Next week, I should set up a chatting stream. I don't blame you for being superstitious. I've gotten superstitious over the years. Why do I talk like that? Or stand like that? Wait. Yeah, like this. My hands are behind my back. Why? Your hat seems to be slightly tilted. You look off. Did you wear your sash correctly today? Speak now, Scout. Well, have you nothing to say for yourself, Scout? Scout Green? Have you earned your badges today? Yeah, I sure did. Huh. I can dance. Huh. Nuh-uh. You're too slow. I don't know. I'm too cool. Look at me go. That's okay. Nuh-uh-uh. Let me think about it. Scout Green Mage is on the scene. I punch things because I'm cool. I once ate an entire death fruit. Chatting stream? Wait, we were chatting? Sorry, I got a little caught up there. I don't know. We're chatting right now. This is basically a chatting stream as we speak. Only now I look cool and have a wizard's hat. See me in real life? I don't have a wizard's hat. Look at me. I got my cool goggles. I love my goggles. I don't know how to put them on. But they look cool. But in this game, I've got a wizard's hat. Actually, I'm the true Hokage. Step aside, Naruto. Is that what you think? I'm too cool. Yeah. All right. Anywho, chatting streams. I don't know. They can be a lot of fun. I think some of my best streams were chatting streams. I think, at least. I don't remember. No, wait. My best stream was my first Stardew Valley stream, of which got me like 25 people watching all at once. I really don't know the secret to getting lots of people to constantly watch. And I wish I knew, because that would be the best way for me to actually be able to start making money. Which would be nice, because right now I have no way for me to make money. I mean, I kind of have a way for me to make money, but my heart's just not in it anymore. The way I used to make money would be making custom plush toys, of which, I don't know, over the years I've kind of gotten burned out on it. I still have some commissions to finish, actually, which is something I need to work on after this. I'm not going to share any details of those commissions, so don't ask. But I've made a lot of money off of that. It's just not enough to sustain myself. And in addition to that, I'm working on finishing a degree for economics, if you can believe it. Sooner or later, I want to be able to do something else with my life. I'm hoping to be able to move to Japan. And, work as an English teacher, at least for a while. I just want to be able to live on my own. I feel like that's super difficult these days, though. Then again, I don't know. A lot of people I know either live on their own and struggle with paying rent, or still live with their folks like I do. Ooh, Hollow Knight. Oh, I don't own that game on PC, though. And I've been pretty stingy about playing or paying for new games. I'll see about doing a stream where I show you guys some of the things I've made, but we'll see. One day at a time. I actually did a while ago do a stream where I started working on a plushie, and it just got difficult to stream plush making because it's already like such a physically involved thing, and not being able to show myself on screen made it a whole lot more difficult. Plus, I struggle with keeping focus. Making plushies has gotten more difficult, particularly because of that. We'll see. I could do another plush making stream. I certainly would like to try it. That was supposed to be my 100 subscriber special, I think. That would have been a while ago. I'm not even sure how long ago. Ages ago, really. What else? I don't know. I've just been thinking about life a lot lately. Trying to figure myself out. That's something that I don't think most people really ever figure out fully. Even people that find their way into some level of stability struggle. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end stream here. My room is heated up way too much. I do want to say thank you to everyone for coming by and hanging out and supporting me, and I'll catch you guys later. I think the next stream is Thursday. I know, we've passed 3,000 recently as well. I was about to hit the button to end stream, but then I didn't. And now I want to talk more about how far we've come. It's so incredible to believe how far we've come in the past while. And I'm really grateful for all the support. It means the world to me. This really is something that means a lot to me. But I think what means more to me than seeing the support for me is seeing how much I've helped you guys. And how much you appreciate the work that I do. I'm glad that I'm able to help you guys, to make your day a little better. I need to do more of those moral support videos with Miku, and next time I need to do it with Teto. I really want to do that. But one thing at a time. First I need to complete this project. Anyway, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye, everybody.
See you next time.